What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, The Walk 71, replaced Dave with a 4, and I am here with my WWE NXT Takeover The End predictions video. Now, this upcoming Wednesday, WWE will be having a takeover special, which is like a pay-per-view to NXT, and it's going to be at Full Sail Wednesday. It's got a kind of decent card. It's alright. It's not bad. It's just... It's alright. Most of it are rematches. Well, a couple of them are rematches. Some of them are like new matches. But I think it'll be a good show overall. And people are speculating all over the internet, why is it called The End? Because everybody thinks it's the end of NXT because of this little thing that happened where the tickets for the next takeover event, Brooklyn, which was going to be a part of SummerSlam, got taken off of what's that website? Ticketmaster, but WWE said it's not, so it's not the end of NXT. I honestly think it's called The End. It's pretty obvious if you watch it. It's the end of the rivalry between Samoa Joe and Finn Balor. It's the end of that, and possibly the end of Finn Balor and NXT, because I'm thinking after this he's going to the main roster and he's going to be with the club with AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows. It's kind of obvious if you watch it. But anyways, let's get to the card. So the first match that shows up on here, we have the debut. We have this new guy, Andrade Cien Almas. I hope I didn't butcher it. I hope I said it correctly. Versus Ty Dillinger in his debut match. Now, from what I know about this guy, I'm not that big on Lucha Libre wrestling, luchador wrestling. I like American style wrestling. I don't think it really makes a difference, but I really don't watch Lucha Libre. The only thing closest to it is probably Lucha Underground. But with this guy, I've done a little research. I looked up kind of his move list and some of the stuff about him, and this guy's pretty good. I mean, he was a max luchador wrestler, and then I guess he lost his mask in a mask versus mask match somewhere. But this guy competed in CMLL, which is from what I've heard, is a very, very, very great Lucha Libre promotion. Very good Mexico promotion. I think it's up there with AAA, which is like almost the WWE of Mexican wrestling, Lucha Libre. And from what I've seen his vignettes, which was crazy, it was pretty cool. Like, it was him sitting in a room, projector was going off, it was him looking at different kind of luchador matches and stuff, and he had on his mask because he used to be a masked wrestler. And then he took off the mask and he started revealing like his hair and stuff, because that's a very sacred thing in like Mexican culture, that if you have a mask, it's like a family thing. It's like something from your culture and you're supposed to keep it on. It's almost disrespectful to take your mask off to reveal your face just because it's a part of your family line. But he lost it in the mask versus mask match, so he doesn't have the mask anymore, so he took it off to reveal himself, and then his name popped up. So it's almost like he's revealing himself to the world, and I guess that's what a debut is. He's facing Ty Dillinger, which he makes everyone look good because he's a certified jobber. Even though I think Ty Dillinger is going to get over soon. The 10 gimmick is really good. But honestly, we already know the new guy, Andrade Almas, is going to win. It should be good. It should make him look great. Hopefully, give me a second. Let me look up how much he weighs. Okay, he only weighs 180. I don't know if he's going to be in the Cruiserweight series. It'd be pretty cool to see him in there. I don't know if he's going to be in there, but we'll see. The next match we have on this card is the NXT Tag Team Championship match. We have the Tag Team Champions, American Alpha, versus the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, excuse me. This match should be pretty good. Their match at TakeOver Dallas was good, excluding, the couple of botches. It was pretty good, but I don't know. Like, for this match, I have the Revival winning. I have them becoming a 2-time tag champs just because they've been showcased a lot more on NXT. I mean, I've seen American Alpha, I know them and everything, but they haven't really been able to really showcase themselves ever since they won the Tag Team Championship. It's almost like they're done in NXT. Like, they've done what they needed to do, because the main point of NXT is to find your character, get him over, and do well enough to go to the main roster. From what I know, that's the point of NXT. It's for you to develop yourself to push to the main roster. These guys have developed themselves and they're all ready for the main roster, but And from what I've heard, they might be going to the main roster as soon as the fall, maybe. So I have them losing the titles just because the Revival are putting in a lot more work. You know, they're actually doing a lot more than American Alpha. I've barely seen American Alpha on TV that I can remember, but I can remember the Revival more because they just had a match with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, and then they had some other matches. And honestly, the Revival is just a great tag team. They're pretty cool. American Alpha, if they had more showcase, maybe I have a different opinion. I feel like them getting the championship was kind of late. It's kind of too late because by the time they got it, they were already ready for the main roster, in my opinion. So it was like they should have got it earlier. But it's cool. I had the Revival winning. The next match we have Asuka, the NXT Women's Champion, taking on Nia Jax. And my God, this match should be very interesting because this Nia Jax is way different than the Nia Jax from TakeOver London. The Nia Jax from TakeOver London, she faced Bayley for the title. She kind of dominated Bayley. Bayley had to do like different kind of moves that she doesn't usually do on people just to take down Nia Jax because Nia Jax is a big woman. She's a big, strong lady, and she can like literally beat anybody if she wants to just because her size, her power, her dominance. And she's been looking like a straight beast right now on NXT. Their NXT is doing good with building Nia Jax up. What she did on the most recent episode of NXT, they did a contract signing for the NXT Championship match, right? They had it, and Asuka, right? Nia Jax was talking. She was talking about, oh, you beat Bayley for the title, but she was like, I broke her because she messed up her leg or something. And I was like, ooh, that's crazy. And then Asuka started trying to hit her quick strikes on Nia Jax. Nia Jax caught her with a power bomb. And before that, Nia Jax has just been killing people, just destroying people, you know, putting in work. So Nia Jax, and then we have Asuka, you know, her very, you know, I guess you could say strong style hits, you know, the crazy stuff she does. I really feel like she dominated Bayley, and I don't feel like she's gonna play a complete different role. I feel like she's gonna retain her title because she has to have the match with Bayley, but I feel like Asuka is gonna kind of struggle. I don't know about Asuka. Ever since she got the title, she kind of got uninteresting in my opinion. It was like when she was on the hunt for it, she was like going crazy. Everybody was going nuts, and then once she won the title, like, I don't know. I thought when you win a championship, your stock goes up and people are more interested in you. But since she won the title, she's been in the middle. Not bad, because Asuka is still a great women's competitor, but she's like in the middle. She should be at the top, but I feel like Bayley's at the top, even though she's not even the champion, right? That's crazy. Like, she should be the face, but she doesn't even seem like it. It seems, and she's getting like mixed reactions from what I've heard and seen. Like, I mean, when she hurt, people are gonna pop when they hear music, but like when she gets in the ring, people used to chant "Asuka's gonna kill you." I really don't hear that. Maybe that's just me. I feel like she needs to do something that's gonna bring her stock up. I wouldn't mind Asuka going heel, honestly, because I'd rather have everyone have a reaction towards you than 50% of these people have a reaction for you and another 50%. It'd be interesting. A heel Asuka versus a face Bayley. That would be very interesting to see. But I have Asuka retaining the title, but she's going to struggle. She's going to play that struggling role because she's not going to be able to hit all her crazy moves. She's not going to be able to German suplex Nia Jax. She might be able to kick her, but they might like not even phase Nia Jax just because of the size difference. I don't know what could happen, but I have Asuka retaining. But the next match that we have right here, we have Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of strong style, taking on the greatest man that ever lived, A-Double Austin Aries. Man, this match should be very hard hitting, and this should be great. I honestly think this is going to be match of the night. Possibly second match of the night, because the main event has so much potential in my opinion, but we'll get there. We have Austin Aries taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. Both debuted at NXT Takeover Dallas. Both are undefeated right now, but there's a difference between Nakamura and Austin Aries. Nakamura got a lot more stuff shown than Austin Aries. I feel like Austin Aries hasn't shown his full arsenal moves. He's had a couple matches on NXT TV, and they've all been like jobber matches where he jobbed people out, and he's got to show a little bit more each match. But when Shinsuke had that match with Sami Zayn, he showed everything. everything he can do. He showcased everything in one match, and it takes Austin Aries probably 3 matches, even though I know everything Austin Aries can do, but I'm not every NXT fan. Every NXT fan might just be an NXT fan. They don't watch other brands like TNA, Ring of Honor, other stuff that Austin Aries is on, like Nakamura. Well, the people in Dallas knew who Nakamura was, I guess, but not everybody's going to know what Austin Aries has done. So he had to show a lot, and with the match with Baron Corbin, he didn't show everything. And then the next 3 weeks, the next 3 matches he had, which was like, I guess with Angelo Dawkins, the ones I remember, Angelo Dawkins, Ty Dillinger, and what was his name? The dude with the guitar, you know what I'm talking about. I forgot his name. Elias Sampson. He was able to show all his movesets in 3, but I have Nakamura winning just due to the fact that Nakamura is way above Austin Aries. The crowd is kind of dead when Austin Aries comes out. It's like you can hear his music. With Nakamura, you can hear his music, but you can hear almost the fans singing his music. You can hear the people doing the yow when Shinsuke Nakamura does his little pose when he's in the ring. When Austin Aries comes out, yeah, he gets crowd cheers because he's Austin Aries, respect, but it's almost dead when he comes out. He doesn't have enough, I don't know what it is, but I mean, hopefully Austin Aries gets to show out. He's not going to win. Maybe this can set up for a heel turn for Austin Aries, because it was kind of looking like he was going to be a heel just because of what he said on Twitter and some other stuff, and the way they were talking to each other in NXT. But I can tell that this is almost like a number 1 contenders match just because of the promos they were talking about, because Austin Aries says he wants to be NXT champion and Nakamura says he wants to be NXT champion. I don't know why William Regal didn't just make this match for the NXT Championship, number 1 contendership or something like that. But by the way, these both men are going to have a great match. The strong style strikes are going to be sick. Austin Aries is going to bring a lot of, elbows, drop kicks, chops. I know he's not going to do it, but I hope he could. The brain buster, but he's not going to do it. A lot of high flying stuff from Austin Aries. I just expect this match to be great, and I believe it's a first of its kind match. I don't think we've ever seen this match, or at least I haven't. So this should be pretty cool. I'm kind of rambling a little bit, just kind of bringing this to my senses. But then we got the main event. The reason why, in my opinion, and what's kind of obvious, but the reason it's called The End, we have the NXT Championship match in the first ever NXT Steel Cage match. NXT has never had a Steel Cage match before. The only other crazy stipulation matches were probably Battle Royal, ladder match, weapons matches, and stuff like that. This match should be pretty good. It's an NXT Championship match. Samoa Joe, the Destroyer, the Samoan Submission Machine, the Samoan Specialist, taking on Finn Balor, the former NXT champion. But this time Balor is very more bloodthirsty. He wants Joe's head on a stick after what happened at that one NXT live event when he lost the title to Joe. I could tell Finn Balor the demon character is actually gonna play good in this match. It's actually going to play a major role in the match, honestly, because before he does the demon thing every takeover event, but it never really meant nothing. But for this match, it's actually kind of means something a little bit. And now that it's a steel cage match, that should very much make things more interesting. I want to see a couple things. I want to see them almost kill each other in the ring, because I can tell this is the final battle between these two. These two have been going at it since almost, I guess you could say, December. I mean, you could already tell Samoa Joe's going to turn on Finn Balor when they won the tag team tournament, the Dusty Rhodes Classic at NXT Takeover Respect back in October. Then he turned heel on him, and then they had their match at TakeOver London, the first match. The second match at TakeOver Dallas, where Samoa Joe was bleeding crazy and the ending was so confusing. And then they had a match on a live event where Joe won the title. And now they're going to have their final battle. It's like they're going to throw stuff. I can tell they're both going to do stuff that we've never seen on NXT TV, just due to the the scenery of it, just due to the fact that it's the final battle for Joe. It's his like almost his first title defense, and for Balor, it's his rematch clause, and he has to prove it all that he can do it. Even though we already know Joe's gonna win because Balor's going to the main roster, it's obvious. But Joe is gonna I want to see him kill the Demon. Let's say that, because I can tell when Balor goes to the Bullet Club thing or the club thing, he's not gonna be a Demon no more. He's gonna be Finn Balor. I want to see him kill the Demon. I want to see when he beats Balor, the commentators are like, "It's the Demon. Has the Demon been exorcised? Has the Demon been killed? Did Joe kill the Demon?" And then we never see Demon Finn Balor ever, because he's gonna be with the Bullet Club, which would make a lot of sense. And then Joe is going at it, but Balor's also going at it, and it's just going to be a war in the ring, and the people in Full Sail they're going to see something crazy. It should be very interesting. I have high hopes for this match. It's not going to happen, but I wish it did. I hope blood happens, because it always makes steel cage matches better when blood happens. Look at the Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho. It wasn't a steel cage match, but it was in the actual steel cage. Look how boring it was, because nothing really happened until the end. I know they can't do it, but I know they can't do it because of the PG thing. And the reason Joe was bleeding is because it happened by accident. But if y'all could have Roman Reigns have fake blood on him, just do it for them. I don't know, man. I just want to see them have blood. You have to do something crazy to end this match and end this feud. Hence the end. Something crazy has to happen. But I have Joe retaining the NXT Championship and killing the Demon. That's pretty much it. These are my predictions for NXT Takeover The End. It's kind of weird. The only other thing I could see in this match is probably an appearance by somebody, like maybe Hideo Itami, because of the fact that he said he's coming back in a few weeks. I don't know, maybe Eric Young and Bobby Roode come and help out all the TNA guys. I don't know. Those are just my crazy thoughts that might happen, but it probably won't. Anyway, guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Do what you do to support me. More videos coming soon. Just got out for not Christmas. Oh, I feel so stupid. Summer break. I just got to get settled a little bit and get some more videos out for you guys. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Peace.